What's up, y'all, and welcome to another episode of My Iridescent Lifestyle. Thank y'all so much for coming to hang with your girl. You know I appreciate y'all. Happy New Year. I hope that you guys had a happy, safe holiday season. I hope that you guys got to relax and spend some time with your family and your loved ones. I hope that you even got some goals set for 2024. The last time we chatted in our vlog, we were in 2023. It is 2024 now, and I'm super excited about this year. I feel very optimistic. I'm not gonna lie. In the previous years, I've just been like, okay, new year, whatever. But I do feel really excited about this year. I'm excited about the content that I have for you guys. I'm excited for growing my page and what my life entails. So we got a lot of things to look forward to. So I'm excited for 2024, and I hope that you're excited as well. So today we just going to sit down. We're going to chat. I got my comfy little cozy, soft little PJs on, and I just want to chat with you guys. If you're not new to this and you're true to this, meaning you've been a subscriber for some time now, we have these candid conversations. We here. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. But we here and we locked in. Ain't no switching up. And we have these conversations. So I just want to talk to you guys about my journey, my spiritual journey that I embarked on. It's probably been, give or take, about maybe like 4 months. So I just want to talk to you guys about that. How I got to even kind of revisit my spiritual journey, why I did, how I feel now, and just, what's ahead. So we just gonna get real candid. So I hope that you guys are comfortable. I hope that you got your comfy PJs on. If you ain't, pause this video, go get comfortable, and then come back and we gonna chat.
God, you call me by my name. The love you give me, I just can't deny. Yeah. No longer blinded, I can see you. I'm on my way to me.
All right, y'all. We back. Did you get comfortable? Did you change your clothes and get comfortable? Kick your feet up? All right, cool. Let's go. So, what started me into my spiritual journey? I've always been raised in the Christian church. My mom, she took us to church every Sunday. We were on the choir. We did Bible studies on Wednesdays. We did summer Bible vacation school. And what else? Like, we were in everything. My mom had us we were very active in our church. And I loved it as a kid. Now, sometimes, you was falling asleep on the pews, but that's neither here nor there. But I've grown up in the church. And as I got older and it was kind of my responsibility and I could, kind of do what I want or go to church if I felt like it, I would go here and there. And like if I went, it was because I felt like it was the right thing to do. But I just never really I never really delved into what it means to be a Christian and what it means to follow God. And I just kind of, I did it because I thought it was the right thing to do. And it is the right thing to do, but that was the only reason why. So I'm not going to keep you here all day, but, as time went, I didn't stop going to church because I was grown and I didn't feel like getting up in the morning. And I wanted to do what I wanted to do, and, I wanted to sleep in, and I just didn't really see a point. But I always, I prayed. That's one thing. I prayed every single night. And, moving into the past year that I've had, it's been rough. It's been rough. And I'll say even prior to that, it's been rough. But I just felt like something was missing. I couldn't figure it out. Like, I have moments of happiness and it just felt like something was missing. So I've been through, a lot, and I feel like where I am right now and where I'm trying to be, I'm trying to discover who I am, and I'm trying to find peace around me because y'all know that life be lifing and things is crazy. But I've been trying to find peace, and I just felt like there was something that I just needed. It was something. I have I have my husband, I have my son, I have my friends, I have my family. I got a roof over my head. I have a consistent job. Like, I have all of those things, but there was still something that felt like it was missing. So I don't know why, but I had just started having this desire probably, like I said, about 4 or 5 months ago. I would pray, like I said, every day, every night, I would pray, but I hadn't went to church. I wasn't really even watching, sermons or anything on YouTube. But it was just an urge, like a longing, like I needed some type of peace. And so I kind of started trying to just pay attention to my surroundings and the things that I was doing. And just out of nowhere one day, a friend of mine's, she had posted, and I had said in the previous vlog, she had posted a video of a store that is, I'm sure, probably outside of Pittsburgh as well, but it's kind of new in Pittsburgh, but it's called Ollie's. And she had found this Bible, and I had been eyeballing this Bible because I had seen it on social media, TikTok and things like that. And a couple people that I follow, like on, you know, TikTok and even on YouTube. A couple of my girlies, they had, you know, recommended this Bible, and my friend had posted it that she found it at one of the stores near me. So I was like, oh, maybe I should go, you know, maybe I should go see if I could find it. So I went to a different one, but it was fairly closer to me than the one that she went to, and I found it. And I was like, okay, so it is the She Reads Truth Bible. I'm gonna show it to y'all. So this is what she looks like. And it's, first of all, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You know, I try to be an aesthetic girly. Sometimes I'm not. It don't work, you know, like that. But I like, this Bible is beautiful. Like, it has like the gold pages, and there are like there are maps in here. There's like breakdowns of the chapters and things like that. There's footnotes. I guess it's supposed to be an area on the side for you to write notes, but I don't like writing in my Bible. I do highlight, but other than that, I really don't do too much, you know, jotting down in my Bible. But I bought it. I had no, like, as easy as it sounds, like, people are like, read the Bible, read the Bible. I was just like, okay, well, do I just start from the beginning? Like, what do I do? I don't know, you know, what to do. So it's funny how God works. It's funny how time works. So right after I bought this Bible, I made a reel about it. And again, like I said, you know, my social media journey, you know, we're still fresh, but it feels very slow. But I made a reel about it, and it went crazy. It went crazy. I don't even remember how many, and when I say crazy, crazy for me being like that I'm a small time YouTuber, right? But we not claiming that. Like, we gonna get there at some point. But it went crazy for my, you know, for my analytics. Like, it was over, I think it was over like 5K, and I was like, oh my gosh, okay. And people were commenting. A lot of people were reaching out to me like, girl, I'm going to go get me one. I'm going to go get me one. And I even doubled back, and I had got one for my best friend. So because she's you know, she's Christian, and you know, we talk about church and we talk about God together. So I got it, and I was like, okay. I sat it on my nightstand, and that's where it sat for a little bit. But probably about a week or two later, I would now consider her my friend, but someone that I had spoke with before. She had attended one of my step classes from one of my regular classmates, and she inboxed me and she sent me, it was like a voice memo, and she was just pretty much telling me, like, you know, she loved, you know, the reel that I had posted, and you know, she wanted to connect and different things like that. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, and I'm kind of trying to get out of my antisocialness, because I'm the life of the party, but when it comes to meeting new people, I have anxiety, like terrible. So I was like, okay, you know, yeah, like we could talk. So we exchanged numbers, we started talking, and we brought, I don't remember if it was how we entered into the conversation, but we started talking about the Bible and stuff like that. And I think it might have just been from the reel that I had posted. So we had kind of started talking, and she had invited me to church and different things like that. And I'm not there in my journey yet to go to church, only because I've had some struggles with church in the, you know, in the past, not because of anything that the church has done to me, but before we knew that my son was autistic, you know, we would go to church, and it would be hard for him to even sit still or focus, and he would be crying, and you know, we have some, you know, some episodes, and I didn't want to subject myself or him to that anymore. And it wasn't anything that the church did, but it was just myself and my husband. We're still learning, you know, how to deal with you know, having a child that has autism, and what works, what doesn't work. So I just haven't, you know, I haven't gotten there yet to where I've been to church. The last time I went to church kind of had, and it was last year, kind of still had a rough, not a rough experience, but an unfavorable experience with my son at my sister's church. And she came in and she took him for me. so that I can actually listen, to the word. So I haven't gotten comfortable enough yet to go to church, because I want to be able to pay attention. I don't want to be, worried about if he's comfortable, because sometimes, he has noise sensitivity. There's a lot of things. So I haven't gotten to that point yet, but I kind of created my own space to have church, because church is just the building, so that just, and of course, you want to be able to fellowship with other Christians and different things like that. But it's just the building, if we're being completely honest. Like, it's a sacred building, but you can have church in a parking lot. You can have church in the cafeteria. Like, it could be anywhere is what I'm trying to say. So, fast forward, we talked, and then she had introduced me to this group. I can't remember. It was like a soft life girl group, but they were focused on, God and Christianity and different things like that. So she invited me to it, and we had met together. We met for lunch, and it was so crazy because it was a group of, I think it was about 13 people. We had decided we were going to get cute. We were going to go to dinner. We were going to do like a meet and greet, and we were going to, start this kind of spiritual journey together as like a group, as a, a ladies type of a sisterhood. So there was supposed to be 13 of us. Myself and my friend were the only ones that showed. We were the only ones that showed. And we was cute, y'all. We was cute. If I have some videos, I'll post like some clips in there, because we came cute. Super, super cute. But I believe that it happened like that for a reason, because it allowed her and I to get to know each other a little bit more. And it kind of weeded out some of the people. I'm not saying, the real from the fake, but it kind of weeded out some of the people who weren't ready, to embark on this journey. And, there were some people that just genuinely couldn't make it. But there was supposed to be 13 girls. Only 2 of us showed. But we really got to talk and got to, really understand each other. She has a child who has autism, so we connected there, and we kind of just like, I was able to be vulnerable with her about my relationship, because I'm new to this, and there's a lot that I have to learn. And I won't say she's new to it as well, but she's a little bit more seasoned than I am. So I look at her kind of like, a big sister with, in my walk with Christ. So that was the beginning of everything. So we kind of started doing Bible studies together, and it was like, I think it started out with like 4 of us. We're in our second set of Bible study, and it usually goes about 4 weeks. We're studying from, daily? I think it's called Daily Grace. And I loved it, and it was like an introduction, to the Bible and to God and studying. So that allowed me to kind of get into the rhythm of studying my Bible, opening up my Bible, reading it. Okay, well, what does God say about this? Okay, well, I feel like this. Let me see if I can find a scripture that, matches what I'm feeling or what I'm thinking. So that was the beginning of that. So now we're going to move on into, how's it going? So how is this journey going for you, girl? Inquiring minds want to know. This is the most roller coaster-ish journey ever. And if y'all know me, y'all know that I'm a roller coaster girly. Like, I'm borderline, I would consider myself a roller coaster enthusiast. But this roller coaster is crazy. This roller coaster that I'm on is so crazy, y'all. It's so crazy, but it has so much beauty in it. And it's so scary, but it's like, when you going up, you like, man, this is high. Like, God, this is where you want me to be. Like, you want me to do this, or you want me to take these steps. Like, I don't see, an end in sight, but I gotta have faith in what what your plan is for me. It's scary. It's scary, y'all. Like, if I'm being 100% honest, it is scary. And I ain't never been on a roller coaster this high in my life. Never. But again, it has such a beauty to it. Like, there's so many days that I sit around and I look and I'm like, man, I'm at peace. But when I tell you I'm at peace, everything around me though is still chaotic. It is chaotic, but it's the craziest thing. I've never felt a peace like this before, because when I tell you, life still be life, and that's one thing that I kind of was a misconception for me, that I thought that when I stepped into this journey and this connection, and to try to build a connection with God, that my problems was gonna go. and that God was going to make it right because I'm following him and I'm reading my Bible and I'm praying and I'm ministering to others and, you know, through my life experience. But that wasn't the case, and it's not the case. And of course, as I started to read the Bible and learn, like, being a Christian or following God, and I'm sure with any religion, it doesn't wipe away like your problems. It doesn't wipe away your stress. Like, if anything, things kind of get a little bit more crazier. But it's all for a purpose. And one of the things that I prayed for, like when I first started reading the Bible, when I first started studying, was for me to be able to have faith. For me to have unwavering faith in God. Because it's so hard. Like, many of us believe in God, or, you know, you may believe in God, you may not. But life is lifing. Your job is doing what it's doing, or you know, you got, you know, people that, you know, are facing eviction or losing their job, or, you know, they're going through sicknesses and different things like that. And all through the midst of that, to try to have faith and believe that whatever is at the end of this is God's plan for me and is going to be better. That's a scary thing, y'all. So I still struggle, but it has gotten a lot better. I pray so much more now, y'all. I pray so much more. I literally walk around the house and I just be talking. So if, of course, I work from home. My son be at school, my husband be at work. But if someone was here or there was cameras in the house, I would be like, this girl is crazy. She cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Because I literally just be walking around. I'm like, okay, you know, thank you, God, for today. Thank you for my job. Thank you for this. Thank you for that. You know, God, I you know, things is rough, but I trust, you know, your plan. Please help me to trust. Like, I literally just walk around the house talking to God. But it feels good to have that relationship and know that I can talk to him like that. And that's what he wants. So it's been going good, but it's not, and I'll be completely honest, it's been going good, like I said, from a peace standpoint, but it's not a magic fix. Like, I still have the problems, some of the problems that I had. Now, some of the problems that I had before, they're gone. But there are still some problems, and I'm sure that there's some other problems about to spin a block on me or waiting around the corner for me to, you know, to proceed forward. But when you have that peace that God gives you, a lot of that stuff don't even faze you anymore. And it's so crazy. Like, I literally told my girls in my Bible study group that I feel like I am living in complete delusion. Complete delusion. And I love it. I absolutely love it. And I don't know, you know, it's just like, okay, I know this is going on, but God gonna come through when he's supposed to. You know, this is going to resolve itself when it's supposed to. Of course, I'm going to do my part, and, you know, whatever it is that I need to do, if there's something that I could do to fix the issue, of course I'm going to do it. But you have to just have that faith that even though you can't see it, that God, he's with you. He's with you. So again, I'm not going to make it and sugarcoat and be like, oh, since I came to God and I strengthened my connection with him, that life is beautiful. And like, I'm still trying to find a better job, y'all. Like, and sorry if you hear my son in the background, because again, if you're not new to this, you true to this, meaning you've been a subscriber for some time now, you know that I be momming and doing, you know, my content in between when I can. So, you know, it is what it is. But I'm still, like, I was looking at one of my vlogs. Matter of fact, let me see what date it was when I kind of first started talking about me, you know, trying to find a job. 6 months ago. 6 months ago, I was looking for a job. I'm still looking for a job. I have a job. My job I'm still where I've been at. But like I said, I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to, you know, get more income. You know, we want to move and different things like that. So I'm like, okay, well, we need, you know, we need more money. My husband, he just got a new job, a promotion. So, you know, I'm thankful for that. But I'm still, my battles are still battling, okay? Like, that, just because I came, you know, drew a better connection or a closer connection to God, it didn't change. And it didn't change everything. Like, I didn't wake up 3 months later with a brand new job, triple my salary, and I didn't wake up, you know, and God blessed us with a house or whatever. Now, it's going to happen. It's going to happen, but it's not like a quick fix is what I'm saying. But the peace that I feel, the sisterhood that I have gained from, you know, being open about my journey and my walk with God, you know, through my Bible study group, it has been so amazing. It's been beautiful, y'all. It's been so beautiful. Like, if you didn't watch my previous vlog, when we did our prayer boards, it was just such pure energy. Like, the love and support that I have, you know, from these women, you know, and again, you know, even like my best friend, we talk about God all the time, and it's a great feeling. And again, it's not a quick fix. So if you're considering that or wondering, you know, if this is a step you want to take, I just want you to know, don't think that you're going to get into your word and that God is going to remove everything and that you're going to be living lavish within a couple months. It's going to take some time. It's probably might take, you know, a couple months, a couple years. You never know. But you just have to have faith and trust that he's going to elevate you in due time. And that's one of the things that I've been, you know, struggling with all of the no's from these jobs. I'm so sick of applying for jobs. I'm so sick of it. But I keep having to tell myself that all of those no's is because God has something better for you. So you just have to trust the process. Like, you really have to trust the process. And, you know, also change your mindset. Okay, well, I didn't get this job, but again, God has something better for me. That's why I didn't get it. That salary that I applied for was too low. God wants me to have more than that. So, okay, we're going to keep going. Okay, well, this isn't working, but you know what? I'm thankful that I got a roof over my head. I'm thankful I got lights on. I'm thankful I got some cute clothes, or, you know, whatever. You have to kind of change your mindset in that walk. But I'm happy and I'm thankful for it. And it's been a journey. It's been a journey, and I'm just getting started. And you know, I'm gonna take y'all along on a journey with me, because that's what we do.
We gotta talk, you know. All these trials and tribulations got me